But BattleTech time. So you've been here for baseball, perhaps. Now you're here for gigantic, multiple-ton machines of death and destruction, and that's kind of about it, really. So, what is the plan for today? We have 641 days remaining in my career mode. Let's see, where are we mech warrior wise? Everybody I think is ready. So we've got Battle Cry, Chimera, Noodle, Shutter, Sidewinder, Unicorn, and Zebroid. How are we doing in the mech bay? I think we got everything up and running. I don't have that Warhammer that I've recovered in a previous YouTube episode, if you've been following this series on YouTube, which is very disappointing because, I mean, I do love a Warhammer, and hopefully I can get my hands. And well, I'm working on the additional mech base here, which will be done in 12 days. So contract wise, what do we got? So we got a couple of missions here. Where are we? Are we at the flashpoint? We are at the flashpoint. Oh. Tournament of Champions. Contract length short. Consecutive deployments no. Cash prize $1 million C-bills. Tonnage requirements no restriction. Unknown op4. Employer is Tournament of Champions. Your deeds on the battlefield have earned you an invitation to the Tournament of Champions. Join us and take your place in the arena against the Periphery's finest warriors. I mean, it's kind of weird that the Periphery would be kind of the... I mean, I guess not. I mean, the Periphery is kind of this really lawless place. So, let's do it. Let's do it. Tournament of Champions, high orbit over Clough's Stand. Tournament of Champions patron, Professor Menchivius Horvat. Commander Moffrey, very good. I was hoping you'd accept my invitation. I'm Professor Mencius Horvat. Got that wrong the first time. And you are to be congratulated. Only the most celebrated mercenary companies are allowed to participate in my Tournament of Champions. Yeah, thanks. Remind me what we stand to gain by winning this thing? Money! Yang is very interested in his attire, which is... I mean, it's a fur jacket. The hide of a black reaper, apparently. Savage beast, the apex predator of Yance 1, and a killer of men. I put an end to one myself, tracked it for days, stalked it, lanced it through the heart with a single thrust. The hide is thick as rubber, yet soft as a lover's caress. The fur is luxuriant, as it is fragrant. Indeed, this coat is absolutely pregnant with the bee. God damn it. This is my favorite employer. I'm suddenly overjoyed that we aren't spoken in person. Let's get back to the prize first. 1 million C-bills, winner take all. Of course, that means that there are no intermediate payouts. Eliminated competitors will walk away with nothing, assuming they walk away at all. Arena combat is rich with peril. It can be easily swallowed the unwary. I think we're ready for this. Pretty sure. There's a lot of no options for, like, choose your own adventure in some of these recent flashpoints. So you say, for now. We'll see if you sing a different tune when you're scraping a prized mech warrior out of a ruined cockpit. Red Death and the arena floor are constant companions. But if you speak truly, if you are a hunter of men, you will have much to love in my tournament. For those bold enough to follow our rarefied past, the risk is what gives life its flavor, its succulence. Do you salivate the thought of victory, Commander? Does the prospect of taking on all comers and breaking them make your heart hammer in your chest? To be honest, I'm more just like for the C-bills. Spoken like a true mercenary. Profit is what drives you. I won't ask you to pretend otherwise. Indeed, I encourage you to look at your opponents as speed bumps on the road to prosperity. Pay them flat and claim the reward that is your due. What are the rules of this tournament of years? The drop weight restrictions, tonnage requirements. This is all in the mission briefing, so I'm a little bit weird that this is being asked. There's no need for such guidelines. In fact, your battle mechs won't... Oh. Oh. Hmm. If we prefer to use our own mechs, then you'll be disappointed. I'm afraid this rule is unavoidable. Should you attempt to deploy your own mechs while the tournament is in session, your lives will be forfeit. My monster, my enforcer, the man monster Calamar Gigante will tear you apart. I'm just gonna call him Byron. Man monster. Wow. Anyone else get a little shiver? Because I did. As long as you, ooh. I mean, he's just in a helmet. That's a bit lame. As long as you honor my master's rules, you have nothing to fear from me. But step out of line. I'll wrap you in my terrible grass and squeeze the life out of your chest. I won't stop until I ground your bones to mulch. For that is the power of Calamar Gigante. He is not exaggerating, Commander. I once saw Gigante strangle a man and his horse at the same time. Enough talk. You know the stakes. You understand the risks. Now it is time to make a decision. Accept my contract. Test your mech warriors in a crucible of blood and thunder. Join us if you dare. The Tournament of Champions awaits. I'm very confused as to this whole mission. Well, that was something. Was it just me, or did anyone else get the impression that the professor has a romantic interest in his coat? Yeah. He did say it was pregnant. It wasn't just you, but if the contest is legit, we stand to win a lot of money because Horvat's is buying the hardware. We don't have to put our own mechs on the line. In light of where we stand to gain, who cares if our host is a little eccentric? Nobody, I guess. I'll get our mech warriors ready. Let's go win ourselves a tournament. All right. So do I get to pick the mechs from his collection, or do I just get a lance of mechs? That's the question here. Urban mechs. Urban mechs. Awesome. Sidewinder, Battle Cry, Shudder, and Noodle, I think, is my lineup. Alright, let's go do some urban mech fun. Yeah, urban mechs are exceedingly slow light mechs that honestly shouldn't really exist. That being said, I do have a plushy URBIE coming, so you know I love my URBIEs. They're amusing. Oh my god, we're using urban mechs. Oh boy. Okay. Alright, the URBIE is basically a walking dustbin with a mounted AC-10. Correct. That autocannon packs a hell of a punch, but it's only got 8 shots. Keep an eye on those ammo counters. That's going to be the big problem, actually, is there's not a lot of ammo in an URBIE mech. So, if I'm being forced to engage, like, a lot of... I mean, it's 2 skulls, so... It shouldn't be a lot, I guess. Shouldn't be fighting a ton, should we? We should be facing, like, four other mechs, right? That's the thing. I'm very worried about this now. I'm just worried about the armor because, like, they don't. It's not even like the AC-10 is their primary weapon and they have good backup weapons. They don't. They have like a small laser as their backup weapon. So if we run out of AC-10 ammo, this is going to get problematic really quick. I foresee that I'm going to have to use like a lot of called shots in this to handle things. I think. Also, it's taking a really long time to load. There we go. Alright. Brock got... Oh, this map. I hate this map. This map kills your frame rate. Mech warriors, you stand alone in the carcass of an abandoned city. The spectrum of commerce is now reborn as a hunting ground and field of battle. All at the command of my master, Professor Mencius Horvat. You honor me, Gigante. I am pleased. To our guests, I bid you welcome. Ready yourselves to test your might in my Tournament of Champions. Commander Moffrey, today your lance will face off against 4 of the deadliest killers in the Rimworld periphery has to offer. 2 of these terrors stand before you now. The rest lurk in the shadows like predatory hunters waiting waiting for an exposed flank or a bared thought. If you drop your guard, they will eat you alive. They won't get the chance. Professor Horvat will butcher these amateurs before the lurking predators even show their faces. I am the terror of Franck, the scourge of Sacramonte. I am Limpet Saito. And I am his brother Jake. Darius is loving it. So the table is set. At one end, Commander Moffrey's battle-hardened veterans. At the other, a throng of deadly lone wolves, each bound to each other by their shared lust for victory. Let the air be filled with the bark of autocannon fire. Let the ground thunder with your approach, and let the tournament begin. Where are they? They are there. Okay. Of course, the one thing to worry about here is if we're fighting other urban mechs, they have AC-10s as well. And as a result, like a potential mech warrior casualty is kind of high. And I've got a really good group of mech warriors, so that would be a big problem. So we're going to hug. There we go. We can see them. We are kind of in the open without cover here, so hopefully they can't engage me this turn. Your attention, please. We have a latecomer en route to the tournament. Consider a wild card, if you will. When her drop pod hits the ground, I expect she'll attempt to butcher the lot of you. I advise you to deny her the opportunity. Kill her before she kills you. Yes. This is getting interesting. They are 30-ton mechs that the Saito brothers are utilizing. I have jump jets? Huh. Urbies don't usually have jump jets, although I'm just going to sprint. Do I have anyone that has a... I don't. Oh, I do. I do have a sensor lock. Okay. So we'll use the jump jets on Noodle and get a target lock. It is an urban mech, an RC-60.
Good to go.
We'll get the other two in here. Noodle will be the one that hangs kind of back a little bit because Noodle doesn't have the general toughness the other three have. Heads up, Commander. The drop pod must belong to the wild card contestant that Horvat warned us about. Very perceptive, Miss Meyer. I caught this young lady snooping around the tournament ground. She claims I'm responsible for the death of her father. Fun? Alexa Jackhammer Jones, you are responsible, you son of a bitch, and by my hand, he will be avenged. I admire your grit, Miss Jones, but if you want a shot at me, you'll need to fight your way through the arena first. Kill or be killed. Why do I feel like I don't actually want to kill Jones? Because I totally think that when it comes down to it, this guy probably killed her father. Let's be real. Jump over here. Okay, we have precision strike already, and we're going for a headshot. There we go. There's the other one. How are we? How are we? We're doing okay. Okay. That is presumably Jones. Okay. Can't really jump over there. What about Noodle? Can't really get anyone into the proper position to fight, which is not good. But they both moved, so I think I'm okay actually. So what we're going to do is we're going to
Copy that.
sprint Shutter out here. We're going to sprint Sidewinder out here. And Noodle can jump up here.
Hey.
I mean, I guess we can sensor lock the this fucker. Reduces evasion. Alright. Missed. Good, good. Who are we trying to kill? Are we trying to kill the really vocal one or the brother? I think Jones might have actually found the okay, precision strike. Sometimes the interface here is not great. Headshot. Didn't get it. Did open up the side torso though. There's a fight going on over there between the Jones and the so Battlecry has shot, as well as I gotta keep an eye on my ammo. There we go. Got the small laser. Not that that really matters. Can Battlecry? No, we can't. We could do a death from above, but we won't do that. Wrong side of him. Okay, so Shutter is the last one that has a turn. Shutter can't. Okay. If we can save ammo, that'd be great. Center torso is open. Whew, missed. This is kind of dicey in this close, because I mean the problem is as Jones and the two ambush people continue to fight. Okay. Can we get the kill? We can. Okay. So one Saito brother down. So it looks like we have brother Jake still alive.
Internal damage.
They're still fighting over there. Ooh, that sounded like something may have died. Okay.
Receiving you.
So Shutter is not shot yet. I'm also going to jump Shutter because she did take a rather hard hit. I don't remember Shutter as a man or a woman. I'm pretty sure it's a woman. It's a woman.
Engaging.
There we go. Center torso open. Jump jet destroyed. That's pretty cool. Pretty key.
Hey.
Noodles used up one round of shooting with the autocannon.
Position.
Ah, I needed that to hit. I really needed that to hit.
Standing by. Rolling. Engaging target.
Ah, I have good gunnery skills too. This is sad. Oh, structure exposed on Noodle. That's two URBIEs that have taken some significant damage. Something died, or something at least got its arm blown off. Its autocannon blown off.
Right here.
Does anyone still have 8 rounds of ammo? No. Shutter has the most at 7. Okay. Shutter also is a good shooter. So can we use the precision strike? Center torso. Yes! Let the people in front slack easy. The brothers of Saito are dead. Used up more ammo than I would have liked, though. Alright. So we have the wolves in the night. Plus we have Alexa Jones. Want to use cover as much as we can.
Commander.
Also, it'll be largely Battle Cry and Sidewinder who will be leading the charge, because they are the undamaged urban mechs.
Reporting. Enemy contact.
So let's send Noodle around this way. So in theory, there are 3 other mechs. Jones, the wild card.
Yes, Commander.
It is Shutter who's back here. So let's sprint Shutter up. First up.
Got it. No shooting. Just running.
Okay, they're still fighting over there. And using up a lot of their ammo. Okay.
Waiting for orders.
Where on the map? We saw an outline. Oh, there it is. Okay. I see it. I see it. I see it.
Copy that, Commander.
I'm surprised we're not losing frame rate, because that usually does happen. Stocky Predators reveal themselves. Got that right. Basilisk Jackson. The meanest mech jock on this or any other planet. I'm going to put these fools into the ground. Oh, someone else is there. Okay. So I feel bad if I kill Alexa Jones, but Whispers, Aganos, and Basilisk Jackson feel like complete douchebags. Maybe I'm wrong. There's a possibility I'm wrong, but probably not. Noodle is our expert sensor locker. So let's jump her over here and get a sensor lock on this mech. I didn't catch who that was. Okay, where's Shutter? Shutter is over here, so we need to sprint Shutter to here. Oh. So we got hit. It was Sidewinder took the hit. So this is Whispers. Yeah, so I've got an exposed side torso. Precision strike. Center torso. Open center torso. Nice. And it would be nice if Battle Cry could finish him off. And this is a good little area where we're relatively protected. So that's good. Precision strike, center torso. There we go. One down. Noodle. Let's go with the jump. And the jump really gets the same place, but I think we get a little extra evasion from it. Sensor lock. So. That is Basilisk. Basilisk is already beaten up. And is presumably fighting Jones, who's up top here. So let's move Noodle. Noodle has the sensor lock. Let's grab that. Basilisk is up top. Okay. I can't reach him. We're just going to move and use a brace.
Commander?
And then we're going to sprint Battle Cry over to here. And bring Shutter up as well with a sprint.
Understood. Moving fast.
There we go. Basilisk's shot again. Against presumably Jackhammer. That's Jackhammer moving. Okay. There we go. Don't need the sensor lock. We got it already. Called shot. Center torso. Didn't get it.
Waiting for orders.
Battle cries down to 4 rounds. We're running out of ammo, which was the fear. Cold strike. Center torso.
Roger. Start.
Got him! Basilisk Jackson and his silent partner are down. Their battle mechs are shattered. Their bodies are torn to bloody rags. It's glorious, Gigante. Display fit for a king.
Orders.
Let's just move Shutter. We'll leave Noodle as our last possible activation, because Noodle has the sensor lock ability. Can we jump her in here?
Jump jet.
Get the sensor lock out. Is that Jackhammer? That is Jackhammer. Her mech is pretty crippled, if we're being honest.
Right here.
Send Sidewinder up this way. And we're going to have to cut her off the other direction. I'll use Battle Cry to try to do that.
Gotcha.
Because Battle Cry is the one that doesn't have any damage.
Good to go.
Shutter will move in to back up
I copy.
Sidewinder. Embrace. And then Noodle can move here and get us a lock. One good shot will probably kill Jackhammer. So Sidewinder, team leader, going for the kill. Her AC-10 is gone, so she is very legitimately helpless. There we go. My master's would-be assassin has fallen, but she still lives. Her ejection pod has saved her, but for how long? So she is still active. Well done, Commander Moffrey. Very well done indeed. You've taken this round and vanquished your foes. Haven't tapped out yet, Horvath. You'll never hear me yield. You don't need to yield. You've lost. You'll be spending the remainder of this tournament in a holding cell. Thank you, Gigante. To the rounds victors, I invite you to bask in your triumph, but prepare yourselves. Tomorrow you'll face the ultimate challenge. Tomorrow your true test begins. Interesting. So that went well. Question is, do we do another mission now, or do we have a chance to go just like, you know, stomp some periphery junkies into the ground? So much damage. Well, not really. Most of them are fairly intact, actually. Just basically some side torso armor stripped off. We got some urban mech salvage. Yeah. We're never building that urban mech. I'm just I hate to say it, but it will not be a thing if we're being honest. Sorry, every time I alt tab we lose the sound. It's a bit nasty. Okay. So far so good, boss. I think we could win this tournament. I mean, we really don't know what we're up against. Whole term is positively mental. Horvath and his cronies are throwing up more red flags than a Cretan military parade. I mean, I'm preaching to the choir here, right? You do all get how ridiculous this is. It is very. Horvath's alliterative. Fellow commanders aren't much better. Speak of the devil, we're getting a secure call from inside Horvath Castle. It's Jackhammer. You remember the "I'm here to avenge my father" lady, the one Gigante threw in a cell after the match? I am surprised they let her have access to a comm system. But let's hear what she has to say. Commander Moffrey, I wasn't sure you'd pick up. I need to keep this brief. If Horvat catches me taking over a subdural mic, he'll probably put a spear through my chest. But I'm taking the risk because we need to talk. My father is alive and well on Leamington. That whole vengeance stick is just a cover story. The truth is, I'm undercover operative with the MIIO. Not sure who that is off the top of my head. I'm assuming some kind of one of the successor states Service. He's wanted against crime against Davy and commercial interests. He's a pirate. Which, yeah. So, she's Federated Sons. Also wants to marry us for coat. You got a reason why we should care. Tournament of Champions is a sham. The whole surface is a sick joke that Horvat uses to sniff out highly skilled, morally flexible mech warriors. He reveres strength and wants to surround himself with it, but his standards are impossibly high. The second round of the tournament is a trap. If you're good enough to push through and win anyway, the professor will shower you in blood money to buy your friendship. If he finds you wanting, he will kill you for sport. Will he use a spear? He'll use whatever he damn well pleases. He's a pirate. He doesn't play by anyone's rules, especially not his own. The professor has been cunning. What is he a professor of? The professor has been running this contest for years, and all that time the only actual winner has been Calamar Gigante. Everyone else, we're talking hundreds of contestants, have mysteriously disappeared. If you let your mech warriors compete again, he'll make them disappear again. Okay, but what are our options? They really, really aren't. But fortunately for you, I'm here to offer you an alternative. House Davian has granted me the authority to draft an order to kill order for Professor Mencius Horvat. Honestly, we kind of had a kill order anyways. Come on, we're a mercenary company. I am listening. Don't really want to work for this guy. Want you to break the rules of the tournament. Tomorrow, instead of piloting a couple of busted up Urbies, you'll drop your heaviest lance right on Horvat's head. When the kill has been confirmed, I'll transfer 250k C-bills your company's account. And of course, Federated Sons and Davy and Gratitude does go away. Yeah, I don't have any faith he'll actually pay us the mill. You don't get the prize purse unless you win, and you won't win. That's what I've been telling you. He'll cheat, and he'll kill your mech warriors. And you'll walk away with nothing. Even if you do somehow manage to beat him, you won't like what happens next. He'll pay you, sure, but cozying up to Horvath will lead you on a shit list of every pirate-hating client in the galaxy. It means everyone. The successor states, the periphery powers, you name it. Nobody likes a pirate. This is true. Well, everyone likes a pirate in, like, theory. Made you a fair offer, Commander. For the good of Davy and Merchant in the Rimward Privy, you need to take Horvat down. Don't know when you're going to get another opportunity, when we're going to get another opportunity like this. He's going down. Good choice, Commander. I take the field myself and join you, but something tells me I'm stuck in the cage until this fight is over. Do me a favor, win this thing, make the whole debacle worth your while. 250 C bills is not going to make this worthwhile. I'm just throwing that out there. So we could go for the next mission, or we could do a turn the tables. Let's just keep going with the flashpoint. Okay, so we drop. She said heaviest lance, so always the Annihilator is always an option. The Highlander. The Zeus. And the Catapult. So I will take the Highlander. Battlecry will take the Annihilator. Zebroid will probably take the... Actually, Stutter, I think, has breaching shot, has multi-target. So actually, probably Shutter takes the Catapult. And the final member of this team will be in the Zeus. And I do want a sensor lock ability. So that would be Noodle. Same lance as last time, just new mechs. New rolls, new mechs. Here we go. Also, I think this is the heaviest lance I've ever deployed. I don't think I've ever deployed the 3 assault mechs in this career mode at the same time. I've done it in the campaign mode, which you can see on the YouTube channel, Dread Gaming on YouTube, where eventually got to the point where I was deploying like all assault mechs. I don't know. I mean, there's a solid chance that, of course, we are being lied to. But, like, everything that she suggested Horvat would do sounds alarmingly possible. just alarmingly so. In this whole thing. So... whatever, like, and a million C-bills actually really wasn't, like, if it was more, I'd be willing to risk it, but a million C-bills is not actually that much in this game. Like, $1 million in real life is. I feel like we're going to end up fighting Gigante, which will be pretty cool, I think. You have elected to violate the rules of the tournament. You've decided to kill me, perhaps, to make the great hunter, take the great hunter in his den. Something like that. What a welcome diversion this is, truly glorious! I had intended to challenge your mech warriors when the tournament was finished, as is my custom, to put them in the final test. Instead, you proved me with a full lance to quarry and hunt down. We'll enjoy this, won't we, Gigante? As you say, Professor Horvat. When we enter the arena, I will personally rend these overcompetent fools limb from limb. There you have it, Commander. Something to look forward to. Now, between now and then, I present you with the remaining contestants of the Tournament of Champions. I'm sure that you will keep them occupied. Are they all in urban mechs? Because that's going to be funny if that's the case. Alright, so I want to kill the URBIEs before we have to deal with shit. I mean, the URBIEs are somewhat threatening. A well-placed AC-10 shot can do a lot of damage, even to our big heavy mechs. I mean, they did peel a fair bit off of the Annihilator there. Alright, Shutter. Unleash the LRMs! Love my boat. Love my boat. Okay. Sidewinder. Should be able to get a kill, I think. Fire everything! Overkill! Should probably at least shot the... Actually, you know what? The URBIE barely died there. Surprising. I was going to say, there's a dot there I should be able to get to. Okay. There we go. And Battle Cry. Of course, this Annihilator is so goddamn slow. Is the one thing. I have not ever done an Alpha Strike, so yeah, let's do that. I have as much firepower on the Annihilator as all the URBIEs combined that we fought, I think. Okay, enemy contact. Say goodbye to your mech warriors. We'll bleed them like lambs. Gigante and I... There's more than just you and Gigante there. So Centurion, Blackjack... And... Okay! This is not scary. Half your lance is urban mechs. Which one's Horvat? I guess he's who we go after first. So Horvat's the Blackjack.
What's up, boss?
It looks like.
Aye, aye.
So. Let's see here. Better chances to hit the... Oh, there we go. Alright. So... I'm a little disappointed that Kalmar Gigante is just in a Annihilator. That's... Or just a Centurion. That's kind of weak. And, yeah, that's what happens when you get in close combat with an Annihilator. You get messed up. Can I kill him off? Center torso. Not interested in any real salvage here. And down you go! Gigante Kalmar, down! And then Noodle.
Advancing.
Can probably just kill off this Urban Mech. Oh no, Urbie's still alive. Urbies are surprisingly tough. I'll admit that. I'm also disappointed that the professor is also just in a blackjack. Like, oh. I'm very let down. I'm actually legitimately a little let down here. Armor low on the Highlander. Interesting. You going after my LRM boat? You bitch. You will pay for this. Okay, so first up, Shutter. Once again, I often wish I had jump jets on this catapult, but I just really can't make it work on a weight-wise. Like, it would work totally in another circumstance. But the way this game works, I just never want to sacrifice the armor that it would take. So, let's just wreck this Urban Mech's day with some well-timed punches and smacks. There we go. And then, if I can get into your rear arc and do a call. Nah. Damn it. I was hoping I could get into the rear armor there. But alas, I cannot. But I did injure Horvat. And we will require some repairs on the Highlander because of that hit. Alright. This is the only shot we get at Horvat before he gets to move. So I'm going to aim to see if I could just destroy half his weapons, basically. Nope. Still fully capable. Oh, the knockdown! Nice! Yes! But he gets right back up, right? We only had assault mechs left. I didn't bring Zebroid or anything like that. Zebroid has the initiative bonus, which would have been handy. It's not really a skill I think of as being like tremendously useful, but I mean, it is what it is. There we go. Pilot incapacitated. Hey, I mean, I don't really want a blackjack, but like, you know, it's still cool. All right, so now we get to discover whether we made the right call here. Did we back the right horse? You're done well, Commander. There's a small army of Federation freight captains out there who'll sleep a whole lot and there's other pirates. Always a pleasure to work with the MIOO. Or MIIO, pardon me. Speaking of which, I believe you owe us a substantial amount of money. Yes, ma'am, I do. As soon as the MIIO finishes springing me from this prison cell, I'll be happy to settle up. So, seems like she's on the level. But is she? Just have a message on my Discord that I'm checking out real quickly while the thing goes on to the next one. Oh, it's a livery package. Cool. Alright. I mean, we could go for the 3 parts and get a blackjack. Unless there's some cool equipment. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll go that way, and then, I mean, whatever. We'll sell the blackjack and make some money. Don't really have a use for a blackjack. It's a relatively small medium mech and doesn't have like what I think of as a tremendously smart loadout, if I'm being honest. Yeah, this is just gonna go to storage. Tournament of Champions 3, High Orbit Cluffs Stand. Nicely done, Commander. Very well done indeed. I sent a wire to Lady Cunningham informing me of your assistant requesting 250,000 C-bills for services rendered. You can expect the payment directly. What's next for you, Agent Jones? Got another pirate organization to bust up? Eventually, I've got a month's worth of paperwork to submit before I can get back out in the field. Horvat has been hijacking defensive shipments for years, stockpiling battle mechs that were intended for the service of House Davian's outer colonies. You should see his armor. It's like an urban mech graveyard. Must be a beautiful sight. I do love those ridiculous little machines. I do. Technically overstepping my authority by doing this, but I'm going to authorize the transfer of some of those URBIE parts from the armor to your dropship. You did me a solid. I don't care. I'll be dang. Christmas just came early. I mean, we can do like urban mech fights in the hold. I like to think so. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go. I got to get back to the tournament site before anyone notices that Jackhammer is gone. This is a special day for her, after all. Her father has finally been avenged. Good to hear. I'm glad we could help. That didn't turn out so bad. We got a tournament, one piece, gained some clout with House Davian, got a chunk of URBIEs. Be a whole lot worse. Next time, perhaps we could do our due diligence and make absolutely certain the person in fighting isn't a mercenary hunter, you're the psychopath. Yeah. All right. All right. Mech parts. Urban mech parts. One URBIE. Okay, we got some SRM 6++, LRM, SRM 4, AC5. Very nice. That's very nice. Okay. So, Mech Bay. We can possibly do some overhauls on the Highlander while it is being repaired. Because we did get some missile stuff. That was interesting. So, yeah, we got an SRM 4++. So, let's take the standard one off and bring that one in. And I guess that's it. Because we only have an LRM 10 on here. And putting a 20 on would be problematic. So there we go. Confirm. I love the mech. And then there was the cockpit mod too. Oh, that's a bit disappointing. I don't think we have an LRM 20 on anything. The only thing that it would be the catapult. And it's got 215s. So nothing there. Do we have an SRM 6 that we could upgrade somewhere? Because I saw that we got that. Just a 4 on the Zeus. Griffin? Griffin does. Okay, so the Griffin maybe. Yeah, it looks like the Griffin is the only mech I actually have an SRM 6 like currently on, outside of like the light mechs. So yeah, we'll do a quick refit on the Griffin as well to incorporate the extra firepower. +4 damage. Boom. Here we go. What was the... We picked up a cockpit mod. Injury resist. We'll save that for now. We'll put that on when there's a mech that's been damaged that can utilize it. Okay. While we're here, we might as well do some more missions. So let's do Stealing a Grudge. 2.5 skull mission. Last 3 months, the local pirate organization has struck our facilities, personnel, and supply convoys over 6 times. My superiors in the magistry leadership would like to even score. Would like to hire you to find a pirate lance, destroy it. Okay. Yeah, no problem. No problem. Probably nothing interesting in salvage, so let's just go for cash. We're not going to bring the Highlander, I don't think, because this seems like a mission we'll probably have to actually move. So let's bring the Zeus and the Marauder to be our 2 big guns. And then we can bring the Vindicator as our scout mech, and then the Hunchback. I think we'll do nicely. So let's go with Unicorn. Didn't get really any action this time around, so let's bring him. We want someone with big toughness, big gut rating. Should be Chimera in the Zeus. And we didn't use Zebroid. I guess we can put Zebroid in the Hunchback. No, you know what? Zebroid's the Scout, I guess. So Zebroid there. Put Unicorn in the Hunchback. And we'll bring Noodle in the Marauder. Let's go do this. Get some XP for the lower ranked mech warriors. I also do need to hire myself another mech warrior at some point, so I have a full backup lance. So that'll be something maybe to check out in the hiring hall after this battle. And see what we can find. Two and a half skulls. Let's get this done. Lexington Combat Group. Continuously employed under mercenary contract to house Davey. I don't know them. Okay. Learning little bits of the lore from this game every so often. I do still hate this planet because of this map, which always takes a dump when doing stuff. Provided location or employer specify commander, move forward, acquire target lance. Yeah. I gotcha.
I don't see any civilian population.
They are out by that platform there. Okay. So
Moving out.
sprint. Every battle starts off with a lot of sprinting.
Affirmative.
Makes you tired just thinking about it.
Heading out. Heading out.
The Zeus is a fairly fast assault mech, so I do like that. Even though I'm not really a fan of the smaller assault mechs in general, like an MWO, for example, which at some point we will see on stream here.
There. Okay.
Depends what works better, really. If it's the baseball or the guns and shooting that brings people to the table. Ooh, a Wolverine. Okay. Well, we can do a little snipey.
Aye, aye. On it.
I would love to do a.
All weapons fire.
Oh right, this is the autocannon Hunchback. I thought for some reason this was a 4P and it would be a laser boat. For some reason, I think we gave up on the 4P though and use a grasshopper largely for the same thing. So 2 Wolverines, a fair amount of damage to Unicorn in the Hunchback, and a 50-ton mech over there. And they have some stuff that moved beforehand, so I am a little worried about that. So this is our target right now.
All right.
Bringing the heavy fire forward.
Yes, Commander.
The Marauder, and let's get the Zeus out there. It is our primary hammer for this mission. It's the one that should be taking as much damage as theoretically possible.
Oh, it's on now.
Alright.
Waiting for orders.
Zebroid. Can we get a... Oh, sensor charge. Let's go for the leg. There we go. Nice PPC hit. Left leg destroyed.
Inflicted some heavy damage.
That'll get us some free called shots, which will allow me to target parts of the mech individually. So they got a reinforcement coming over from here, 50-tonner mech.
Commander.
So we're kind of getting pincered here, which is not good. Hopefully we can kill that Hunchback, or the Wolverine. There we go. 1 down. 2 to go. Wolverine plus an unknown 50-tonner. That's a medium mech with a PPC. There's the Wolverine. I do like Wolverines. It's just the it's the imbalance. Oh crap! Okay, so I am scared now. The Hunchback 4G in its default configuration carries a big honking gun. It's not a great mech by any means, but that gun, that AC-20, is huge. Which shoulder's in it again? It is not the left, it's the right. Okay, so I want a called shot on the right torso. Because I wanted to, if I can destroy that, keep ourselves from getting flanked too badly. Alright. Did delay its activation one round. I want to be able to hit the Hunchback again. Ah, darn it. I thought I had a line of sight there. That is a damage mech, though, so having it away from the fight is not necessarily a terrible thing. They don't appear to have any LRM boats, so at least I have that going for me. Because LRM boats can be very annoying in situations like this. So AC-20 crit, structure exposed. And I should get a shooting round with the Marauder before it can move. Don't care about your PPC shit. Crab. They are going after the Zeus, which is good. The Zeus is meant to get shot. It is the assault mech. Oh, pilot injured. Mech is still largely okay, despite the pilot injury. Alright, so we're going to move the Marauder out to be a little bit of an inviting target. Would have really liked to have another called shot here, but that AC-20 is going to get to fire again. And it's going to hurt. Right arm destroyed on the Vindicator. Okay. Chimera is going to try and shield that mech. Should be able to destroy with a lucky shot the AC-20. No. Okay.
Yes, Commander.
So all weapons are still functional on the Vindicator. And it does have a called shot. Excellent. Just one hit will do it. There we go. AC-20 taken care of.
Target's taking a critical hit.
Next most dangerous gun is probably the PPC wielding Cicada, and it is actually fairly easy to kill those. So might be. So we're also kind of pulling back here to avoid possibly getting or do I just go for the kill? I think I'd probably just go for the kill. There we go. Okay. Put the Hunchback down. Okay. So, Cicada, Crab, Blackjack. It's a good thing we don't have any LRM boats. This would be very hard. That's a lot of large lasers between the Blackjack and the Crab, though. And that's another injured pilot. So that's less than awesome. Leave my Vindicator alone, you bastards! Okay. Alright, Noodle. Do we have a called shot? We do. Okay. We're just going. I'm not worried about the salvage. We're just going for the kill. There we go. Let's try a big old assault smack. Good. Primary victory condition done. And we do have the Zeus and the Hunchback pretty nicely out in front. So that is also cool. And with the jump jets, Oh, I didn't use the jump jets. Okay. I guess the cicada, it's easier to kill, even though the PPC it's carrying is really all it has. It's probably still the next logical target. This is the one problem with the ultra auto cannons on this this hunchback is I have to keep fairly large distance. Might as well go for the cold shot. Might get the kill. No. Okay. So we got the crab and the blackjack. Gonna have 2 mech warriors in the I was gonna say, please tell me we're not gonna get 3 mech warriors. Lame. The second string is getting its ass kicked in terms of injuries. I was gonna say if I had a called shot, that'd be good. I think the crab makes more sense. Yeah, it'll be the crab. Alright. And honestly, should be able to just kill with a well, right leg. Will take. I do accept the knockdown. Cool. Okay. You are really just launching LRMs into the whole situation here. Let's be honest. Hit the crab. Crab's turn, probably. Yep. How are we? We're okay. That's good. Okay. Now, the Marauder will get to go before the Cicada gets back up. So we can go with a precision strike and try and just rip the arm of this crab off. Headshot, pilot injured. Not necessarily useful, though. Blackjack goes. And Noodle. Did we kill? We killed the cicada. It's actually dead. Okay, never. I thought it was still alive. Here I am worrying about nothing. There we go. I wish I could do rotaries on the 3R. Oh no, it is up. Alright, so I did screw up. I didn't kill it. It's largely crippled though, so I'm not too worried about it. Can I kill the crab? That would probably be ideal.
Affirmative.
Don't have a precision strike available. $24 armor left. Or 15 armor on the side. Let's go with the side shot. Not what I wanted, but it'll do. Can I get up top here? There we go. That's where I want to be. And we're going to go for the kill on the cicada. Nope, still alive. Darn it. And it's going to get behind the hunchback. Ow! Ow, 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 ow. 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 Okay. But he's used up his turn. So, ideally what I want to do is make this crab not a threat anymore because it's torso. There we go. Ideal. Ideal outcome. And then the blackjack is going to go after the Vindicator. Vindicator is okay.
Right here.
And then what we're going to do is we're going to let Noodle blow off some heat by bashing the cicada to death. So we are getting kind of hot. And then
Bye. On the move.
the Zeus is going to do what it does and smack the blackjack
Taking a
around.
critical hit.
No retreat.
Okay, one left.
Firing jump jet.
Jump on up. Precision strike. Center torso.
The shot.
There we go. That gets us another free shot with Unicorn against the blackjack. And it's called. Ah. Should be the kill. There we go. Got the job done. Took probably more pilot injuries than was warranted. Although only one mech is severely damaged in any way. There's a little bit of damage all around, but not too much. Checking my Discord while the thing loads. Yeah, so serious damage to, well, the Hunchback's going to be in the shop as well. And then the only pilot that escaped uninjured was the assault pilot, Chimera, which makes sense. We are officially at the end of the stream, and I don't have anything tremendously interesting to do. So we'll just kind of wrap up with maybe having a look at the hiring shop, and you guys can let me know what you think we should hire for an 8th mech warrior, because we don't have a full backup lance, and that is definitely something that I'm interested in doing in the long term. So first up, we're going to go to the mech bay. We're going to just hang on. We're just going to repair the Hunchback. And I want to look at the Vindicator real quick. We're already using the head for a medium laser. Okay. I was thinking about maybe doing the resist to injury cockpit thing, but we don't have room for it on that mech, so that doesn't work. So let's check out the barracks, see if we can upgrade anyone.
Bye. Yes, Commander.
We could give Chimera more tactics, but there's not really a point. More guts for Noodle would not be a bad idea. Nothing for Shutter. Oh, I am the first quad 10 mech warrior in the group.
Yeah.
That's good. I mean, I guess he does end up doing some LRM work, so we'll go with tactics for Unicorn and Zebroid. Doesn't really need either of those, if we're being honest. Like, I want gunnery and tactics with him, so we're gonna hold off because he's the LRM junkie. Manato Pearson. Okay, let's have a look at the hiring hall. We have over 7 million C-bills, so we're good. We got Apocalypse. Not really much to him. He's a Liao Noble, Officer Training School. Broadway, Cretan Henin, Pirate Recruit. We have an actual skill, although not necessarily one you'd want. I have a lot of, like, I always invest pretty heavily in the gut tree to start off with. So I always have some good gut pilots. Periphery Commoner, Mercenary Recruit, Death, Kaiser, Liao Servitor, and then Merchant Dropship Crew, Monkshod. I'm kind of interested in that name. Merrick Poor, entry-level corporate, has been a smuggler.
Yep.
Or we could go with a lore mech warrior in Donovan Pathfinder Girard, born on Halsey's Haven in the Securnus Federation, youngest son of a teacher and a Securnus dropship captain. Circinus? I don't know. I do know the nation, just I've never heard the word pronounced. Before he was 10, he was camping alone in the wilderness of a small town, taking apart household appliances, see how they worked. Yes, he got lost. Yes, sometimes the appliances never worked again. The important thing is now he knew more. Secondary school, he wondered what would happen if he started the Agromech Racing League. Found out and was suspended. Wondered what would happen if he provoked officers who quailed at challenges. He found out and came in third instead of first. After he graduated, having thoroughly explored a small town and local spaceport, he headed to Securnus, Based on his father's wary endorsement, he was accepted into the Black Warriors as a mech tech. Then he completed, wondered what would happen if mech tech went along on a raid. He found out. Got to pose as a ground crew to steal a mech. His commanding officer appreciated his fearless willingness to stick his nose out anytime, most of the time. And he brought mechs home to Circus without any interest in keeping them, which made up for the trouble he got into. The one day he stumbled across Commander's personal life. That abruptly ended his career with the Black Warriors, and he left the Circus Federation with a bounty on his head and enthusiastic interest in seeing the rest of the universe. Interesting. Now he gets to take what Mercenary work, especially work... I don't know. It's kind of an interesting backstory, but not really a mech warrior I need. Really, and he's also like another gut one, so like
Commander?
sort of like death. Anyways, and he costs a lot.
I'm here.
Looking at Kaiser, Broadway, or Apocalypse, although Monkshot is a little bit further along and also but is more expensive. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Not that money's a super big problem. Let's have a look at the store here. Anything cool? Ooh, Cyclops. Salvage. Ooh, that would give us a Cyclops. Anything else? Nothing really interesting. Let's get the Cyclops. Ba-ba-ba. I do kind of still need for the third bay, though, so that's going to be sent to storage for now. That's cool. And then on the selling side of things, we can totally just sell off this blackjack because I have no interest in it. Do that. Black market. Anything cool? Black market is always prohibitively expensive, though, so it has to be something really, really cool. I mean, I can't... Could buy a whole Warhammer, but for like over 2 million C-bills. Holy shit. AC-10 triple plus. I do like that one. Crit and stability damage. Snub nose PP. I've never seen one of those. Comm system plus plus. Gyros. Yeah, nothing really affordable at the moment. Alright, so next time we're going to hire a warrior. And we'll probably clear out, like, turn the tables here and then figure out where do we want to go after that? Star map. Where do I want to go after this? There is another flashpoint available. Joint venture. Or unwelcome guests. Or prototype. I don't know. Where do you... Well, I'll leave it to you guys. Where do you think we should go? And I'll be back with you next week, probably Friday again. I'll be streaming before then, but it'll be baseball action. And possibly I have a surprise stream for this evening, maybe. Or maybe Sunday. But, I don't know. Nothing super interesting. Still waiting to continue that flashpoint I was doing before. Okay, and we'll finish off with reputation. So we're doing pretty well outside of the pirates hate us, which, I mean, I'm always going to go with the pirates hate us. Merrics don't like us a lot. That's interesting. We are friendly with the Davians, probably because of today's episode. We are liked by the Draconis Combine, so that's a weird place to be. And by the Capellans. So the two biggest enemies of the Davians like us, but the Davians are really, really into us. That's weird. We are liked by the Taurians, indifferent with the Lyran Commonwealth and the Magistry of Canopus. We just work for the Magistry of Canopus. It should like us a little bit, you'd think. We are a 3-star company. Alright. So that is all for today's stream. Just 1 hour. If you want longer streams, let me know in the well, I guess is there a way of commenting on a streamed video? I don't even know. So there we go. And hopefully there is a way. But this will also be on YouTube. So I mean, failing that, NeoDread Gaming on YouTube, place you can leave your comments.